What if the problem isn't that you don't earn enough, but that every time your income increases, your life quietly becomes more expensive? Because something strange happens between $60,000 and $120,000 a year. At 60,000, people feel financially tight. And at 120,000, they still feel financially tight. Different income, same pressure. So where does the money actually go? Imagine this. You are 29, living in a mid-sized city in the United States or Europe. And you land a solid job, paying $90,000 a year. Sounds comfortable, but after taxes, healthcare, and deductions, you are left with around $5,000 to $5,500. Now look at your life. Rent for a decent one-bedroom apartment, around $1,800. Car payment and insurance, about $600. Groceries and eating out, another $600. Student loan payments, $400. Subscriptions, phone, utilities, another $300. That already brings you to around $3,700. And realistically, with travel, shopping, and small upgrades that feel normal, your spending quietly reaches around $4,500. Which leaves you with maybe $500 to $800 a month. So you are not struggling, but you're not free either. And here's the part most people don't notice. When your income rises, your baseline expectations rise with it. You don't think, I earn more, so I'll save more. You think, I earn more, so I can afford better. A better apartment, a better car, better vacations, a better lifestyle. Individually, none of these decisions are irrational. But together, they cancel out your financial progress. Now look at the math. At 60,000, maybe you saved $300 a month. But at 90 or 110,000, you should be saving $1,500 or more. Yet most people still save only $500 to $800. That missing $1,000 a month isn't disappearing randomly. It's being absorbed by lifestyle upgrades that feel small but compound over time. Because $1,000 a month is $12,000 a year. And over 10 years, that becomes $120,000. Without even including investment growth. And this is where psychology comes in. Because the pressure isn't logical, it's social. At 60,000, you compare yourself to people who are struggling. At 100,000, you compare yourself to people who are thriving. Your reference group changes. And suddenly, your life feels average again. You are not upgrading to impress others directly. You are upgrading to feel aligned with your environment. To feel like you belong. And that's how the trap tightens. Because the goalpost keeps moving. And if this pattern continues, your income grows, your lifestyle grows, but your financial flexibility does not. Which means you become dependent on your salary to sustain your life. You can't easily take risks. You can't comfortably step away from work. And any disruption, job loss, health issues, recession becomes a real threat. From the outside, it looks like success. But from the inside, it feels like maintenance. And this is where financially intelligent people think differently. They don't ignore lifestyle upgrades. They question the timing. Instead of asking, what can I afford now? They ask, what will this cost me long term? Not just in money, but in freedom. They understand something simple. Income growth only works if expenses grow slower than income. That gap is where real wealth is built. Not through extreme sacrifice. Not through unrealistic frugality. Just by resisting automatic upgrades. So the 60,000 to 120,000 trap isn't really about income. It's about how quietly your life expands to match it. And if you don't notice it happening, you can spend years earning more without actually moving forward. Not because you earn too little, but because your life learned how to consume more. And if this made you see money a little differently, you can subscribe for more conversations like this.